Hey everybody, welcome back to the number one podcast in the world. It's been a hot minute since I've actually, spoken to you all. I hope you guys are doing well. I know I'm doing some type of way. I don't know yet, and that's what I want to talk to you all about. I hope you can see my face. Yeah. Hi. How are things? Sorry, that took a lot out of me. I wasn't expecting that to take as much out of me as it did. Yeah. Can you see my underwear? Whatever. So anyway, I don't think I like it here very much. Here being college. It's fine. It's just not like the peak. Let me try to explain that a little better. I'm still catching my breath if you couldn't tell. It's also a little hard to talk upside down apparently. Anyway, I've been in college for almost 2 months now. 2 months is actually exactly going to be in, I think, 5 days, something like that. I think the 24th, so like 5 days from now, which is pretty crazy that I've already been here for that long. Time is kind of flying by. But there was a point, I think about 2 weeks ago, that I went home for a bit, like for 4 or 5 days in a row for our fall break, and I kind of forgot what life was like outside of college, I guess, because I just got really used to the daily cycle of college work. And so when I went home for a few days and I got used to that again, and I had to come back here and get re-used to everything college life, it was difficult. And I don't think that I really, I think it kind of woke me up to the fact that I still don't really enjoy it all that much. Like coming back into college and getting used to the whole the sleep schedule that I was on, the constant work that you're just being kind of put under. I had kind of gotten away from that for just a few days, got a taste of what life was like before that. Because once I started college, I think I legitimately just forgot, because you get so used to the grind of okay, I have to do this, and this today, and then tomorrow we'll do it all again. And you get used to that cycle so hard that when I went home, it just kind of threw me out of that cycle, and I got used to, breathing for once, which was crazy. And so that coming back to college kind of reminded me of that whole point of oh yeah, I don't really like this all that much. And that sucks, because I should like it more, but I don't. I think there are definitely some reasons for it, but I'm still working through it because I've only been here for as I said, almost 2 months. Maybe I'll say number one, because it's weird. It's a lot of things. Because I like the people I've met, my roommates. I love my roommates. I think that they're all really great people, and I love spending time with them. I like my professors a lot. They all seem pretty chill. I like my classes for the most part. Spanish sucks. That's just because I don't understand anything. But I've enjoyed, I made my first short film in college called On the Subject of Me. That was really fun. I printed my first ever 35mm film shots a couple weeks ago. That was really fun. I passed a Spanish test. I guess that's something. I don't know. I mean, there's been these little things, but all that stuff happens so sporadically. Those were all a couple minutes. I finished my short film, and that made me happy for a few hours. I printed my first film shots, and that made me happy for a couple hours. But it's been months here, and so a lot of it is just sitting in my room in the dark at 12 a.m. doing just one more Spanish assignment before bed, so that I don't have to do it the next day. And I just don't think that I really enjoy any of that. I think that's most of it. I think it might be better if I don't know. It's so odd because I did the same sort of thing in high school, where every day was the same thing, the same cycle of get up, go to school, go to these classes, go home, do homework, go to bed. And arguably did more in high school. I mean, I definitely didn't have as much homework in high school, but I did like do a lot more work because I was in like a million clubs. Here I'm only in one right now, but it is taking up a lot of time. It's I don't know why this cycle of college is affecting me so much more than the cycle of high school yet. I'm hoping to figure it out soon. But it's draining. I think maybe the main reason that I've really realized is that, especially with Penn and the whole like Ivy League stigma, is that everybody here feels like, I don't know, like not elitist. My way that I've explained this to people is that everybody at Penn talks the same. Like, not not like freshmen, really, like not my roommates, not me, I hope, but like anybody that I've met that's like a sophomore or above, everybody talks the same. Like they all have the same inflections, and they all talk just like more educated, maybe, I don't know, but not in a good way. Like there's a loss of character for the gain of like knowledge. I really wish I could explain this better, because it's like it really, I feel it around like so many people, because I've met so many people around here, and it's been so weird because I feel like so many people talk the same. And I really do think that it's sort of that, like they all feel like very different people that have very different experiences, but they all give off the exact same vibe, which I think is part of the thing with Penn being so like selective with who they pick, is that so many people have like maybe such like a similar intellectual wavelength that they've all found like this common, not vocabulary, but like intonations and like way of communicating, and it's just so boring. Like it's suffocating how many people, not even just like the people, but like just the attitude and like the entire vibe around campus is like that everybody is dying together, you know? But like not in the way that like they're a big group and like overall having this experience together. No, it's like everybody's dying on their own, just around everybody else. I feel like in high school, the way that it was is that a lot of us were like struggling through classes and like getting all our homework done and stuff, but like there was a certain sense of community and collectiveness to it, that it was like a group of people who were making a big journey together. In college, at least, it feels like everybody is on their own single journey where they're struggling super hard, and everybody can tell that everybody's struggling, but there's not like any real mention of it. Like I can tell that my friends and my roommates like have so much work and are so tired and all have like very unique life problems that they're going through, but nobody talks about it. Maybe this is also like literally me just trying to figure it out right now on the spot, because there is something about like the vibe of Penn in general that is like, it feels claustrophobic. It's got to be some kind of combination of like the pressure put on students and like the amount that we're expected to put out and how we're always expected to be productive all the time. That is like my main guess, is that I'm expected to be working 24/7 and like do something great that maybe kind of sucks. I don't know. I wish I had a better way to phrase it. I've been thinking about this for a while because I knew I wanted to make this video for a couple of days. But I could not figure out for the life of me what it was. But I did know the main point. Like I've known this for months, of like all Penn students talk the same. And like the whole claustrophobic atmosphere. Anyway, I'm not going to keep repeating myself for too long. Bottom line, college isn't as great as I want it to be. But that's kind of what I expected. The suffering in silence, suffering in collective silence, maybe? Like, I don't even know what to call it. Sucks. There's a really bad atmosphere, I feel like, maybe, that, like, everyone's kind of put under a similar kind of pressure. But then it's mixed in with these nicer moments of, like, spending time with my roommates and, like, making videos that I'm proud of that kind of balances it out. But to a point that it's just like, why am I putting myself through this insane college education instead of just working on the things that make me happy, since none of this is doing anything for me? I don't know. If I could quit, I would, but I have to make a living, apparently. Yeah, I think that's just about it. I don't think I like college. Maybe I will in a couple of weeks. Maybe I will tomorrow. Who knows? That's, I guess, how life works. Yeah, this is not to discourage anybody from not going to college. I think college is a good thing if you're made for it, but I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, especially you college goers. Looking at you, Lady Kanashi. I'm so tired and I have to go do work for the rest of the night. Goodbye.